from Divine Hustles, and we're interviewing this artist over here.
FT Hop off from Compton, California. What's going on with it?
Alright, would you like to share a little background with you?
I'm from Compton. I'm 24 years old. Started rapping in 2016, went viral 2016. Right now, I got a mixtape out right now, Voice of the Town. And right now I got a couple singles on YouTube. You can catch me. You can Google me, FT Hop Out, FTHOPOUT. And right now we just working. Just collabing, we're working.
Wow, you're an artist. So when did you start? You started like 2016. What went viral? Was it like a cover or was it
No, it was my single on Fruit.
Oh wow! Out on YouTube?
Yeah, out on YouTube. I'm Fruit out on YouTube right now. 7.4 million views.
Oh wow! What's your inspiration? Like, who were your what did you start with? Like, who did you study as you grew up?
I just started with Pac. That was the main one I was really focused on. Yeah.
Wow.
Pac a little bit. So other than that, I didn't really have any other inspiration.
What about him? Why him?
Real music, authentic. Like, that's what I come from. So that's all I can do is really.
What's your favorite song?
Dear Mama.
Why?
My mama, my dog. That's my dog right there. So it's my favorite song.
What would you like to tell your fanboys advice to people who want to do the same thing as you?
If you feel like you want, if you do, just keep pushing. You know, put your heart in it. Like blood, sweat, and tears. Like don't let up. Put on the throttle. That's all you gotta do. Mind over matter. Mind over matter.
Did you ever feel like you wanted to give up because like usually it's something that's really hard to get into?
Yeah, absolutely. With the music, I feel like I wanted to give up multiple songs. Like, due to just like my personal life, there was just too much pressure. But I just told myself I couldn't crack under pressure, so I just kept going. I hit it harder than I did.
Do you fear incorporating your personal life into your music? Because a lot of artists like to incorporate what they're going through or their emotions or their background, and that's what's put into their own lyrics music. But do you fear putting in your music, or it's more like you just spout out whatever you want?
Yeah, I watch what I say. Because it's the power of the sun, so it's the energy. So I gotta watch what I say.
What voice are you trying to let out to the world? Like, what do you want others to hear when they listen to your music?
I really want them to know like I'm the voice for those who feel like they don't got a voice.
Yeah.
So I am that voice. Like.
Would you say that's why you chose music, to give others a voice who don't have that?
Yeah, because I was once that person. I felt like that person before.
Would you like to share a little bit more about that and how music kind of saved
incarceration.
You?
Like being incarcerated, that's being my therapy. Anger bottled up, like I just had to let it out. So instead of roaming the streets and like getting into crime and all that type of shit, I just had to like stay out the way. Yeah, that was my outlet right there. It's my therapy right there.
I would say the same thing, and that's what I used to help me out too, but it wasn't. I'm sorry.
It wasn't as cold?
Not this cold. But, wow, that's great. When do you usually write? Because usually people have different times of day when they write, like let's say nighttime vibes or like.
Yeah, I usually write like
nighttime.
2, 3 in the morning. Like,
Hey,
I just be up like 2, 3 in the morning. Or throughout the day, like I jot in my notes and halfway do it and then later on finish it.
What inspires you?
Energy?
Energy?
Everything I see. Struggle, everything.
So you started from mom and now, how do you feel now about your progress? Do you feel like you're there yet, or you feel like you still have so much more to go?
I'm never done. Yeah, I'm never done.
You don't think there's ever going to be a finish line?
No, hell no, not for me.
Why? Share that. Share that thought. That sounds very interesting.
Yeah, because I got a drive, it's the ambition I got. Like I feel like I'm never gonna let that go. I'm never gonna let that feel. I'm always be hungry. Like I'm always chasing. I always feel like I'm starving even when I get it.
What's your goal right now?
Just to continue to connect with more fans, continue to like network with more people.
Do you have any new projects that you're working on right now?
Yeah, I got a mixtape working on, like whoever thought he'd be a rapper, and then I got a producer, Swaggy on the beat I just connected with. So I just connected with a producer, we're about to get the EP out the way. So.
What's it like being in the studio? Do you think you're more in the studio than like actual out here vibing with other people? I'm
starting to get back in the studio more. At first I slowed down a little, I didn't have to, but I slowed down a little bit. Because I had to go get into more in order to like talk about it. You
gotta study first.
Yeah, the studio vibe, it's like, it could be cool. I never like a rowdy studio vibe. I always gotta be tuned in, like I always gotta focus. So.
Just by yourself? Or
not
like
even by myself, just like a few people, like we're just not
too many?
Yeah, not too much going on. Like we ain't here to work. Yeah, we ain't here to work. We didn't didn't come here to waste the time. I was here to work.
I guess that's the difference, just because you're more like older and you already done it and you've been there before.
Yeah.
To other people, it's just that life of being a musician and an artist, and people see only what they see in music videos, and they never know what goes into it or what's like the background and how it all really started. So people don't know all the hard work. Would you like to share that though? Tell people that, or share what you want.
As far as
Hard work and the work that goes on behind the scenes, stuff that's not always in the music video that people imagine that's what life is like.
Yeah, respect those behind the scenes, because those behind the scenes are the ones who are actually making it happen for those on the scene. So we gotta give credit to those behind the scenes. Like, so behind the scenes, it's actually more difficult for them than it is for us. It's just easy for us to bounce out here, rap, do whatever we gotta do. They're the ones actually dealing with this equipment. Music world is just the vibes, personalities. You gotta know how to handle it, you gotta know how to deal with it.
What kind of personality do you have when you share your music? Like, what do you like to incorporate into music? Is it more like hype? Is it more like chill, laid back?
I can go hype, I can go chill. I'm versatile.
You are?
Yeah, so I hit it with the versatile. I can go hype, chill, R&B, whatever.
You have an album. Do you sing too, or you just rap? You sing too?
So I got both.
Did you start with it? When did you start with music?
Juvenile Hall back in like, I want to say 2007.
7?
That's why I started with poems. Yeah.
You just like writing?
Yeah.
So it was all just in your head at the time, and like you got pen and paper to start writing, and then you branched off. When did you ever like experiment with instruments and stuff like that, or reading notes and stuff like that? You still not into that right now? It's just all like just lyrics?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's interesting. See, I always thought being like a musician or like a musical artist, you have to know like how to read notes and all this other stuff and everything that goes on behind it, other than just lyrics. But you can make it through lyrics.
The notes is what we write.
Notes?
Yeah.
Cool. That's just because I like to sing too. I like to write too, and I play instruments, but I never knew that you just actually go on with your own opinion, share your own opinion, and that's not what I ever understood. So like through music, a lot of artists are sharing their opinions in their own voice, and that's what you're doing too. That's great. What do you want your viewers to hear, or do you want them? Do you make your music more for your audience to like them, or just to hey, like this is my music?
Nah, I make it for them. It's no longer for me. Once I put it on wax and put it out, it's not for me no more.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. I was like, what do you make music for?
Make it for people, for them to get through whatever they're going through, because I know I can relate. I've been through every emotion, and I'm still going through every emotion, so I know how I feel.
When did you know you wanted to be an artist?
When I went viral, I said, this shit might as well keep it going. I just will keep it going. I never it's not a dream. Like, it's not a dream, it's just something I picked up. It was a gift that I never knew I had, and I just carried on.
When you write, does it like ooze out of you, or is it more like broken up into feel what's happening?
Nah, it comes out because it's natural, like it's what I'm going through, so it like comes out naturally.
Is it like, sometimes you feel you have to force it? Is there like deadlines, personal deadlines that you put on yourself?
Yeah, I get writer's block sometimes.
You do? What makes you unique? What makes your music unique? Or what would you say?
I'm just authentic. I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing.
So what do you usually spout in your music? What's the message you try to convey?
Just getting through whatever you're going through, life, struggling, just trying to make it. Gotta get to it.
Do you ever feel like you wanted to give up?
Yeah.
Why? Was it like the views, or was it just the fact that...
Nah, it wasn't even the views. It was just the unwanted pressure at the time it came. Like the attention and everything, it was like, oh, hold on, I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that.
Was it overwhelming?
Yeah, very overwhelming.
Wow, that's a surprise, because usually that's, like I said, people who see music videos, that's a life that they think these artists live, but it's more personal, it's more emotional. And for you to be somebody who's coming up with your own music and it's all emotional, and you're saying that you have these viewers, these fans, and you don't want that attention, that's like, not saying that you don't want that attention, but you're saying it's overwhelming, kind of, you know? Usually that's all people want is fame, money, attention, and stuff like that, but you're a total opposite, and you're the actual artist. That's intriguing, that's what. But would you like to give any advice to anybody who's struggling right now, just like a quote on the quicks, anything that comes to mind right now, anybody that's struggling.
Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up.
Alright.
Don't lose hope. Hey, stay prayed up.
Alright, we're gonna end it out right here. That was a good interview, man. Share where they can find you, all your ads, all your social platforms.
You can find me on Instagram at FT Hopout. Find me on Google at FT Hopout, YouTube FT Hopout. Everything is FT Hopout. Check me out.
Alright, we got a good interview, got some good words, got some good comments. Keep it cool, keep it chill, stay positive, be kind, keep hustling.